Don't know what you're saying. You're flying higher than a plane.
Hey guys, it's me Jocelyn. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make your edits smoother on Alight Motion, so let's just get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have your transition ready. Don't have your graph done just yet because that's what we're focusing on here. I'm going to do a little cube spin real quick, so I'm going to mute this part just so you guys can see what I'm doing. You can follow me if you want. You don't need to. Like, there's really no need to. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go in between the keyframes for the graph, tap on this, and then take this right here, drag this down to here, and then drag this down to here. I got these from 𝙮𝙪𝙧𝙚 on TikTok. Shout out to you if you're watching this. Definitely, if you use these, give them credit. I will try to remember to put their TikTok in the description if you want to go follow them. So yeah, this is what it looks like so far. They told me these graphs, and I'm like really happy they did, because these graphs are so smooth and amazing. I use them on my most recent edit, so thank you. Definitely gonna give you credits, but I haven't posted it yet, so I'm gonna give credits when I do post it. But yeah, this is their graphs. As you can see, the cube, if I did it with a normal graph, it'd be really just like unsmooth. Like if I did it with this type of graph, it's just not as fun, it's not as smooth, you know what I mean? So we're just going to do it with the fun graph, I guess you could say. This is definitely one of the most like easy ways to make your edit smoother. It's just the graphs, because it's free and you don't got to worry about like, you know what I mean, like paying for anything. So yeah. The next tip to make your edits look smoother, oh, by the way, this is specifically for Alight Motion, but it could apply to other apps if they use the same effects that I'm using in Alight Motion as well. So yeah. So now if you're using a 3D shape right here like I am, what you want to do is, since motion blur doesn't actually work on the 3D shapes unless you add a shake in, you want to go on to blur and then go to directional blur. Now turn the strength down all the way to 0. And on a first keyframe, add 2 keyframes, and on the second one, turn it to like 3 a little bit, or as much as you want, really. Make sure to do that same graph that I gave you, because you don't want it to be too intense, you know what I mean? Also, by the way, Timothy literally has the same face in both of these pictures, and I don't know, I just kind of found that funny. Okay, anyways, so just go ahead and do the exact same amount on the first keyframe for the second photo, and then on the second keyframe of the second photo, just make it 0. And then just do the out graph that I gave you. I gotta fix this real quick. Yep, and yeah, this is how you add on a little bit of like a blur to your cubes. I think I added a little too much right here, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. But yes, this is how you make it the cube or your 3D shape smoother. Once again, my opinion, but I just feel like it looks a lot smoother as if when I didn't add on this type of blur, you know what I mean? It's like, if you want an edit to be smooth or look smooth, you're definitely gonna need motion blur no matter what, but this is just an easy, efficient way for 3D shapes in particular. Now this last tip is pretty similar to my first one, but this is using certain types of smooth graphs. You can find these anywhere over YouTube. To search up smooth Alight Motion graphs and people will show you how to do them. I'm just gonna give you a couple examples right here. So I'm just going to make my graph normal. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and drag this right here, but then you want to take the bottom one and drag it so it's almost touching it. You don't want it to touch it, but like just like an inch from not touching it. It starts off slow, but then it starts to go really fast at the end. And then if you do it the opposite way, like if you make it go this way right here and then this connect to it, then it'll go fast at the beginning and then like slow at the end. You see what I mean? So this makes it a lot smoother, although it does start a little bit sooner if you use this smooth graph, but I don't really see that as a problem, and using this with the directional blur that I gave you would be amazing. And the last and final way, which is probably the most obvious, but some people actually don't know this exists, is exporting in 60 frames per second. So this might be a bit difficult for some people, but basically you just want to tap on the setting wheel on Alight Motion and then go to frame rate. If you're looking for more of a laggy look, you're not really going to get any smoothness out of that, but if you want the best quality, go to 60 frames per second, and then go to the share button, and then you can go to video. Now you can make the quality as high as you want. You can have it full, whatever code C you want. I usually just do H.2.264. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyways, and it's always in 1080p, full definition or whatever, and then I just export it. This one might take a little bit longer to export. Well, not really. But like as you can see, it exports it in the best quality possible, and it is still smooth. And if I added on motion blur, I'm sure it'd look amazing. I didn't add that on this, or directional blur. I didn't add that on in this particular one because I did it early in the video and I erased it. But like, this just looks so amazing. But once again, my opinion, so you don't have to agree with me, I guess. And yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if it helped you out, and comment down below any tutorial requests that you guys may have. Also, I forgot to mention it in the last video, but we did hit 21k and we're very close to hitting 22k, so I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support recently. You've definitely helped me out emotionally and like everything like that, and I just can't thank you guys enough. There's been a couple like bad incidences on my channel this week, but I'm not going to get into those just because I think that they made me grow as a person and just like to kind of ignore the hate, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that might be because I posted my political views, but maybe I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, stand 𝙤𝙤 Chalamet for clear skin, and I love you guys. Bye.
I was hanging with you and then I realized I didn't think it was true. I was surprised when I found out I'd fallen for you.